What's up with y'all? It's your boy Michael AFK.
It's your boy Fozzie.
And your boy Static back in the building.
These guys want me in here.
Yeah,
Yes.
you in it. You part
Right,
of it.
man.
What
Come
you
on,
mean?
bro.
They want me in here. They want me in here.
Yes.
Well done, guys.
That's
Let's go to the
it.
cameraman now, but I guess not.
No, not today. You know, this is just one of the more chill, relaxed episodes where we
Yeah.
still do a bit of the topics and everything that y'all have grown to like and love.
This is the video game, comic book, and anime edition. So
TED Talk.
yeah.
There we
So
go.
what is your biggest sore losers in all of fiction?
All
Want
of
me-
it.
Sore losers.
want me to start it off?
You can start.
Hold on. Now, when we say all of fiction, real quick, what like
Anime, comic books, movies.
the biggest sore loser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I would have to say Utrom Shredder
From
from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the reason
you're gonna explain this one.
do y'all know who Utrom Shredder is?
I know who Shredder is.
I'm not familiar.
Utrom Shredder is an alien who took over as a Shredder when he came to the Earth back in feudal Japan.
Okay.
So, we all know the relationship between Shredder and the Turtles. Hate each other. Want to kill each other.
Yeah.
This man hated the Turtles so much. Went to the original Turtles, like back the 1890s, whatever Turtles they were, like first ever Turtles. And he figured out if he kills them, all the Turtles die. But he didn't know if I killed them, I die too. His daughter told him, just like, Father, is your life not that important that you are willing to kill yourself just for some turtles? He thought about it for a second. He said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm killing them. If I gotta die with it, I'm going with it.
That doesn't sound like a sore loser. That sounds like a hater.
I say
That
that's
just
what
sounds like a bunch of hate.
the only reason I say he's so loser because like you kept losing so much that you went to this route. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
In that case,
I mean-
I would go with Frieza.
Frieza?
I'll go with Frieza.
Because
That's a fair one.
Because when Frieza fought Goku both times, when he fought Goku the first time on Namek, and got his ass whooped, he proceeded to want to explode planet Namek.
I'm about to say,
when
like-
Vegeta beat his ass after Goku beat his ass, when Vegeta beat his ass in Resurrection of F, he proceeded to be like, fuck it, I'm blowing up the Earth because I'm not going out like this. So I'd say Frieza is probably the biggest loser. I mean, you can throw Cell in there because he was about to self.
I said big loser, but they still survived though. This is like this self-destruct. Like fuck you. Like if I'm losing now, bitch, we losing. Shout out to Rap So Petty.
So I probably had to agree with Michael with that one. Like, it's either gonna be between Cell or Frieza.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Frieza. Let's remember, like he, or whatever it is. I still can't tell for the life of me.
It's a guy.
It's
Go ahead.
Mewtwo on steroids.
Yeah, it's Mewtwo on steroids for sure. But he destroyed Planet Vegeta just out of fear.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Just out of fear, like, nigga, you willing to go to these lengths for it? Yeah.
So
He's a sore loser because he knew that they can't beat him. I mean, that they could beat him.
I said, would that really be a sore loser, or would that be just like that's more like hate too, or just
That
like,
is hate. That's why.
It's all hate.
That's why I went the
Yeah,
route
I mean,
when
at
he lost.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still all hate.
Yeah,
regardless.
Yeah.
Cell, that one, it might be Cell.
I mean,
Cell was like,
Fuck it.
fuck it.
he didn't know he gonna return.
Yeah,
He,
he was like,
he,
fuck
no, he said fuck it.
He said fuck it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lose to a
mine is
free
a
team.
left field. Mine is left field as fuck, and y'all are not gonna expect this. So y'all know about the video game Spyro 2, right?
Yes.
I love that game.
Ripto is a sore as fuck loser. Ripto's the final boss in Spyro 2.
Was that the
That was the one with they had like the dinosaur, and then they had the
I
dragon,
remember that game.
and then they had another boss.
I remember Spyro, but I
And
remember
then they had
that was
Ripto. And Ripto was the one who had the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
He was- he
That
was a
boss fight was
sore-ass
hard.
loser. And if you want to go even further than that, you can go to Spyro 1s, which was,
Yeah.
I forgot his name though.
Yeah, fuck this nigga.
Yeah, sore ass fuck
Oh
loser,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Sore loser, dude.
Fuck him.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
despise that nigga with a passion.
Okay.
Fuck that nigga.
Y'all probably know who Ripto is.
Bruh,
That was the dude
Put
that
a
was.
picture up.
I died so many times, and at the time we didn't have a memory card.
No, that's the worst. That's the worst.
Bruh, No, memory cards was life.
They was.
It was life.
They
Everything. No.
It was like once you see like a corrupted file, you just like, oh,
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
all them hours for what?
Bro, especially when they was like super long games like Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and you're like, bro, I just lost all my millions, bro. All
Your
of my
cars,
shit.
your houses,
Everything.
The fucked up thing about it too is when you do the flying missions. Listen,
Oh yeah,
I
so
hated that
hard.
shit.
do them bitches again.
Y'all ever played
hate-
Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, those missions. No, it was Dexter and
Jack and Dexter.
Jack and
Bro,
Dexter, yeah.
them flying missions or the missions going through the desert and everything.
Oh, I was gonna say the desert missions. Fuck all that shit, bro. Great games, but y'all was y'all knew what y'all was doing. Y'all knew what y'all was doing. Y'all was like, we gonna make these motherfuckers be in pain. Cause some of them games was agony, like the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas fucking plane mission that was damn near impossible to beat. You over here, you just gotta tap this one motherfucker, and then all of a sudden you don't make
We all took
Bruh.
turns. So like,
Bro,
it's your turn,
fuck
bro.
this part. Fuck this part. Goddamn Halo, the flood mission.
Oh,
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Like if the first time you play that Halo game, the first time, because the first time,
experience the flood,
Yeah.
I about fucking shit myself because I didn't know.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers jumping my ass.
bruh, I was like, what the
Bruh.
fuck is this shit?
I'm
Nah,
a sore loser at
couldn't
Call
do
of
shit.
Duty, especially when it comes to playing multiplayer.
Nigga,
Because if I
when
get
it
caught on kill cam,
Bro, you a
Oh,
camper.
I'm
You
coming
a
out
camper.
to everybody.
Bro, you a camper. I don't get it.
No, I'm a camper with a sniper.
Exactly.
Anything else, I'm out in them fields.
I'm a sore loser with Call of Duty when it comes to the context of playing ranked matches. Cause
Oh,
you-
yeah.
Cause hold on, no.
Anything.
Cause them little,
tryhards
you
switch.
little motherfuckers who got no life, niggas. I'm talking about them kids. The
Yeah.
ones that sound like they're real little kids. Bruh,
Like they
fuck y'all.
8 to 14 years old, some shit.
Yeah. Little motherfucker was like, I'm whooping your ass. I'm like, bruh, I will fuck you up.
Yeah,
Nah,
okay, get out
fuck
the
you.
TV screen.
Fuck you. Look.
Person.
Wow, shot you in the head. Fuck you.
You one of them.
Bruh, I was fuck you up, little nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up, bruh.
He brought that demon out.
I can't play Call of Duty because of that reason.
You are what Kendrick calls the biggest hater.
Yeah.
I hate the way that you shoot. I hate the way
I don't call it being a hater. I call it being hated.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it.
Hey,
Let's call
Yes.
it hate. Let's call it revenge.
Yeah.
Little motherfucker.
hey, so
Yeah.
back on topic real quick. I looked up top anime villains who are sore losers. Number 1 was Team Rocket.
I can agree.
Oh yeah. Jesse and James.
Jesse
Jesse and James. Yeah. It don't matter how many times they put out the Pikachu, they got sent literally like a rocket.
Right.
That start pop up. Listen, do you know how the amount of disrespect you gonna feel when your ass get blown the fuck up
Exactly.
and immediately turn to a star in broad daylight?
I'm still surprised they would get
No.
paid for that shit.
You know how hard you have to get blasted off for that shit to happen to? Like,
Fuck that Pikachu. As long as I don't mess with them, I feel like I can steal some Pokemon.
Right. I mean, that got blown up. But it was also because their boss wanted that Pikachu specifically.
Let me go steal some stronger Pokemon first.
Man,
I'll
listen.
be back.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't even remember how far it was when he even said, yes, I want that Pikachu. Because
They told him about it.
Yeah.
I forget what
They got killed. Not killed. They got beat a couple of times. And then he was like, why y'all haven't brought me any Pokemons? Because we found this Pikachu and da da da. And then he was like a Pikachu. And then they proceeded to explain what this Pikachu was capable of. And he was like, oh, but it was really because Ash's first tournament, when Pikachu like really fucking exploded.
Yeah.
And that's when he was like, go get him. I want that Pikachu.
Shoot. Send me back up then, motherfucker.
But they did. A couple episodes they did. They even sent other Team Rocket members.
Like,
and they like,
whatever that nigga.
I forgot it. And they got blasted off too. And they like, yo, this nigga is different.
But my thing is that you would have thought that he would have realized that because remember he was one of the gym leaders.
Yeah.
You would have thought he would have realized it then.
Yeah. Shoot, once we got to the Lola Isles, we can do like Mega Evolution and all that. Send me back up. Send me Mega Evolution.
Listen. The moment,
Y'all lost me at that point.
the moment
I timed out.
No. For me, that's the most recent generation. I tapped that one actually.
Yeah, the moment.
I say
No. Yeah, I was like up to season like 6, and that was it.
Bro,
That was
did you
kinda-
know that they making that
That's
they
when
are making new Pokemon episodes
I think I seen that shit.
They are making new episodes
I think
without
I
Ash
seen
Ketchum.
it.
without Ash?
I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Though.
Definitely not.
That's not my trainer, though. I was like,
Exactly. It's not
what's
my-
they?
They restarted the shit when they told us that we was like, no the fuck they did it, bro.
It's
It's
a-
a
Not gonna lie though, the one Pokemon trainer I did fuck with that animated was Tyson. I don't know if y'all seen him. He had his hat turned backwards with blue hair. He had a Typhlosion as a starter.
I haven't seen it.
I think I remember who you're talking about. I believe I remember.
But for me, I'm a big believer in if you take so many L's from the same person, just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, when you realize Pikachu is going against motherfuckers who's evolving constantly and he's still whooping their ass as Pikachu, it's just
ain't gonna do it. An Ekans ain't gonna do it.
He's
A
level
Meowth
100.
is not gonna
You
do
already
it.
know.
motherfucking Mewtwo was like, oh okay, bruh, Mewtwo said it.
No. Mewtwo had no problem with Pikachu.
No. He said when Pikachu had sent his fucking Thunderbolt and Mewtwo had sent his purple lightning, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it was going, he was like, oh, okay. He was like respectful, like you got some power in you.
Thing about it is, it's still not standing up.
No, I ain't saying he's standing up, but the fact that out of all the Pokemon,
Yeah,
Pikachu
right.
was the only one that was like, nigga, let's go.
And that's why I
That
said
was-
this is
that-
my legendary. What
Yeah,
you
that's
mean?
like that Mewtwo acknowledged that Pikachu.
No, not that.
Right.
What was his name? Was it Tyson or was it Ty? It was something.
So
I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the Oaks student? You talking about
no,
him?
you're not
No,
talking about
no.
that's Gary. That's Gary.
No.
No. I'm not talking
I
about
would
Gary.
say his
I'm talking about the
starter-
guy.
His starter was a Typhlosion. Yeah,
I don't remember
the
what it was.
the Pokemon that have a flames on his back.
I know who you're talking about,
Yeah.
but I don't know who the character you're talking about.
Let's see, if Chris can't find him, I'm gonna see if I can find him.
Well, as y'all looking for that,
All right.
and we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
My question would be if like what's your go-to like Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Oh, I have my no. Okay, so back in the day when I used to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Okay, so back in the day my shit was completely broken, busted, whatever you want to call it. You couldn't fucking deal with me. All right, so but that was back in the day, back when Yu-Gi-Oh before Yu-Gi-Oh added all this extra.
I don't know what mine is.
I have a lot
So-
of decks.
I built a remove from play deck. So basically, I had cards that will, whenever your monsters would die, or any card that you played is removed from the field, it is removed from play instead, and I get bonuses to that shit.
Oh fuck you.
So then there was one card, my absolute favorite card, and the one card that you will not fucking beat. Period. This motherfucker was called the Montage Dragon.
I got some.
It can only be summoned. It can only be summoned by you attributing 3 monsters from your hand, and its power level is equal to the amount of stars times 300 of all 3 of them.
Okay, so I got some for that because the card that it was my go-to card when like I know I was getting my ass kicked. If I saw him, I'm like, oh, I'm playing him at some point. Is the one card that can beat all of the Zodiacs, which is the Sorcerer's Dark Magician.
I remember that card.
Like the Sorcerer's Dark Magician, I was like, when I finally got that card, I was like,
But that's the only thing.
this is my card.
That's the only thing. You got to be able to get around.
I gotta be able to get to him
trap
first.
holes and
Yeah,
all
but
these other
see,
traps.
with him, I forgot exactly what his specialties was, but he had hacks that made no fucking sense. So like if you ever watched the show, like when it was Yugi, when he brought out the Sorcerer's Dark Magician, that's what beat Exodia. Yeah, Exodia. And I was like, man, I love that card.
see-
And when I got that card, I was like, I'm in it.
But now, see, I would cheat. Oh yeah, him.
Oh yeah, I seen him. Yeah. I do like him.
So I would kind of
So-
cheat with it though.
So
Whenever it came down to Montage Dragon,
Yeah.
because what I'd do is I'd have 3 level 8s in my hand, and
Oh,
all
that's
3 of
some
them
bullshit.
get dropped into the damn deck,
That's some bullshit.
and then they get sent to remove from play, so I get the bonus from them as well.
That's some bullshit.
So-
That's some bullshit.
And on top of that, I have cards that can bring remove from play stuff into my set.
I'm telling you right now.
Like my deck is fucking.
I'm telling you right now, I
I
love
have
you.
card.
You my nigga. But if this was me and you at like 7, 8 years old, and we had to do this, and you did that shit, I would have told my friends we robbing him after he walked away.
My deck is goddamn god tier.
Well, see, I possessed a
Until
card.
then,
And I actually had to look it back up real quick. Called Century Bomb.
Synchros is what fucked all.
Isn't that the one that like
Yeah,
blew up
Synchros.
everything on the
X XYZ summons.
Nah, XYZs are bullshit.
Yeah, they are.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't like. I play dual links with no
Now,
cards.
when it comes down to special summons, I'm cool with like fusions
Yeah.
and rituals.
So imagine
Outside
going
of
up
that-
against him with.
Oh yeah, this is a hack.
This right here was the hack to your deck. This is what I had.
Yeah, Century Bomb. For every card in your graveyard, you got 100 points of life points damage.
Well, that's the thing.
Nah.
You have to have a graveyard first because I can remove the
I've
graveyard.
been saying my card's probably beating all y'all.
No,
You can
from
remove
your
yours.
graveyard.
Oh no, I don't have a graveyard either. That's the thing
I
about
said
it.
mine's probably beating
All
y'all.
cards get removed from play, and all that basically the remove from play is my graveyard.
I'm confused now.
Yeah.
The banished cards.
That's how my deck works.
Some cards use banished cards as a power.
No, I know that, but I'm saying he said he would use 3 cards.
No. I'm talking about for Montage Dragon exclusive.
Right, but if you have a
By the benefits of it, I mean that's 3 more cards that are removed from play that I can just use.
right, but if you still if you have a graveyard from other cards being used when he plays that card,
No, what I'm saying is I don't have a graveyard.
why
That's the
wouldn't you
thing.
have a graveyard?
Because I have cards that remove all cards from play when they get sent to the
okay,
graveyard instead.
Oh, okay.
I
Gotcha.
see what you're
Gotcha.
saying. I see what
Okay.
you're saying. Okay.
So basically,
That's
all of
some
the, all of the
bullshit.
Yeah,
remove
that's
from
some
plays,
bullshit.
That's some bullshit, and fuck you for that card
the
too.
interdimensional space is my graveyard.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So yeah, that was
I
what
was
it
saying-
was.
The card that could probably beat all y'all is y'all ever heard of Neos Wise Man?
Yes.
Beating all y'all's.
Isn't that from GX?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Destroys a monster. You take life point damage on equal to your monster's attack, but I gain that monster's defense as to my life points.
Yeah, some of them cards just like
Now you see, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now because Montage was so powerful, it would kill me in one shot because I've gotten to that guy up to like 100,000 before, which is
Oh
insane.
yeah, you would have destroyed Neos Wise Man. Yeah, I would have won that.
And then on top of that, but the thing about it is, if we were doing like a 4-way duel where everybody was by themselves, you would have got no HP with no defense.
yeah, nah, fuck that.
Mhm.
Here's my thing. There was some people I played where I was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a great fucking day.
Oh, for sure.
But like I used to go to tournaments. Like they had tournaments at this comic book store not too far from me.
Yeah.
They had tournaments, Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, and I'll go.
Oh, they still going?
Yeah, and I'll go every now and then. They invite me. I'm like, I know Dennis. Love you, Dennis, man. Go down there. If you make top 3, you get a free day. I mean, free cards.
Yeah.
And
But back in the day, they used to do it at the Toys R Us up the street. Also.
yeah, and cool guys. If you go, I promise you, as a fellow nerd and as just a regular person, some of the dopest people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
And you're gonna have
You're gonna enjoy yourself.
a wonderful time. Everybody joking, nobody really. Every now and again you'll get a jackass who really don't show up like that, but like everybody's there just to have a good time.
Yeah.
And like I went to their D&D tournaments. Some of them motherfuckers,
You know,
I cannot compete.
I've been wanting to play D&D for a long
Listen.
time.
Some people talk about
Long
this.
ass time.
Straight up,
Because I played D&D one time before, and
you need a great game master for that shit to be fun.
yeah,
I
I've
put-
heard that.
I played a couple of times and then,
no
and then
rules. You can make a One Piece.
yeah, I played a couple of times and I was like, yo, this is fun. But then like when I played with them, I haven't played D&D in so long. Then I played with them up there, and they said I was like, so who gonna be the game master? What's this dude named Luke? And Luke like, yeah, I'm gonna be well, his name Lucas, but he said call him Luke. So I'm gonna be the game master. And like when he showed up, everybody was like, yes. And I was like, what? They said he's everything. He's everything to them. So I was like, cool, let's play. He was like, do you have a character? Da, da, da. I said, nah, because like I ain't really had an opportunity to like set in stone who I was gonna be and do. I just was trying to get used to being around people playing this again.
Yeah.
And I said, so I would pick something different every time. He was like, well, I need you to pick something straight, like what you want to be. So I was like, fuck. He was like, here's your stuff. Figure it out. So like he already starts with them. They got me in a whole nother room figuring my life out.
Mhm.
And he said, so you can catch up. We're gonna already make you a level 10,
Okay.
and whatever you pick, and these are your attribute points. So I'm looking. I gotta write this shit down. I finally decide. Yes, me being the nigga I am, I decided to be a rogue. With my main weapon focus being archery and being weapon finesse and dual blading. You can clearly see that I play this shit.
You sound like Archer.
Yeah,
You sound like Archer
See,
from
when it
Face
came
State
down to
Night.
me, I wasn't that. I don't think I went into that much detail. I had like a one-handed sword.
I wasn't
Right.
going to until he made me. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, so
Luke-
yeah, I didn't have a DM that made me go into detail.
yeah. So
But me, when I made my character,
Yeah.
I was a barbaric elf.
I ain't never heard that one.
Nobody's ever heard of that.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I ain't heard.
I was a barbaric elf, and that shit was funny.
Yeah, so I went. So I chose half human, half elf,
Okay.
and yeah, half human, half
they
elf.
can't be tall.
They can be tall, but I didn't choose mine to be tall. I just like you rolled. Like if you made yourself short, you could put like certain things into other stuff.
Mm.
So like because I'm an archer, like I wanted to be like precise in what I chose. So I wanted like as close as I could get to max with my eyesight or my initiative checks and shit. And perception, that's what it's called.
Okay.
So I put more points into that. So it like I didn't put a lot into my height. So I was at like 5'7", 5'8". So I didn't care. I wasn't tripping. I'm like, it is what it is type shit. So I didn't put no real points into like magic use.
Mm-hmm.
I put in enough where I could use the spells that I'm supposed to use as a rogue.
Gotcha.
So I make my character. I come in and like this is the sight I see. I gotta you walk in and you see this. All right, guys. I'm not joking. Nigga had a cloak on and everything. I'm like, when did costumes come into
That'd be the best part.
yeah, he was like, all right, guys. Now that y'all are in this cave, and he's breaking this shit down to them, but it was like 9 of us, and he was like, there's these 5 that's in, and then these 3, and then these other 3 are out.
You remember these cards?
The seal or
You see, you got these 3 guys who's supposed to be the people waiting and shit, right?
These
And
are real.
He's like, oh, are you ready to join? And then I said, you forgot my name, Michael. He was like,
That's crazy.
what is your name? I said, Michael. He said, what is your name? I'm like, oh, Mikhail. He was like,
told me today.
yeah. I was like, oh, Mikhail. And he was like, oh, give me. So I gave him my stuff and everything. He was like, remember everything, recite it. And I'm like, cool, I got it. I already know what the fuck I'm on. He was like, all right, perfect. He rolled the dice on my ass, right? Their characters walk. He said, and he was like, this is how he fucked me up. He was like, oh, you guys are attacked by unknown shadow. They're like, unknown shadow. And then he's like, roll the dice again. And then he's like, all right, Michael, you got to choose between these things. I said, oh, I'm the shadow. I'm like, I'm fighting 5 dudes. 4 of them are level 60. What the fuck you got me in?
You have a chance.
Yeah, that's what he said, bruh. I didn't realize I was in that bitch for 8 hours. Going ham. By the time I left, I didn't raked up like 20. I'm walking out there like, good job, Michael. I was like, I am the king. That gave me real, bro. But I had ended up developing this skill, and I think like when he made the roll, it was between 3 different skills, and this skill was a perfect shot. I think it was called perfect shot, perfect point blank shot, or whatever. Which means that if I'm 20 feet within you, I will not miss a headshot. Do you know how happy I was when I got that roll and I got that skill? I was like, don't come near me. I'm fucking, and like everybody, the only people I couldn't stand was the motherfuckers who was wizards and clerics. Fuck y'all. But everybody who was everybody who was a swordsman or a fucking barbarian and all that, every time they're like, oh, I roll, I'm about to do, and they person got a rush, and I'm like, I already still got my shit in passive. So because I'm in passive, he said, Michael headshot you. I'm like, yeah, nigga. Headshot. Every time I heard a headshot, I'm this close to the nigga. Yeah, headshot.
In no case, you don't want to be the barbarian.
Yeah. Like the only reason why I was that hyped because I'm like, I'm a level 10, all these niggas level 50 and above. I'm like, bruh, I'm sniping the whole way. Like, oh, you're not gonna bring out your blades? No. Nigga, it's gunshots all day. No. Bro, I've never had so much fun playing D&D in my life. It really matters who your game master is, bro.
Let me tell you something about my game master, right? So while we were doing his campaign, and this was the last day we played it too, his character ended up dying.
Damn.
And he was like, damn, I wasn't expecting it. And it was just the end of the campaign. And I was like, bruh.
Damn.
So because you died, we got to end the game.
If it's his campaign, then yeah. Like I was like one time, like I was just watching, to get the feel of it. It was like my second day being in there. Except my second weekend of going in there. And like this dude, I don't remember his name, but he had glasses. He got pissed because he said, they rolled the dice and he was like, oh man, the orc killed you. He said, the what? He said the orc's only on level 7. I'm a 98. He said, well,
Oh yeah, man.
he said the orc killed you. He just looked at him and he looked at it. And he was like, and just flipped the table. I was like,
He's the biggest sore loser.
No, that just sounded like a game of Monopoly.
yeah, but when he flipped the table and he walked out, everybody was like, I probably would have did the same thing.
Mhm.
This is before like I was really getting into it. Like right now, I am a 62. I'm a 62 rogue, and I got a sub skill in as a ranger. So now I got a companion.
So you're
I got a
actually
whoop.
playing it still today.
Every now and again I go up there. I try to go up there like once every 2 months. So like some of these motherfuckers in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Well, but I got a pet wolf.
Oh, nice.
I call him Alfie.
Is it white?
Alfie.
Is it
Yeah,
white?
yeah. It's a great wolf. It's a
Oh,
great wolf.
should have been white with blue eyes.
He is white with blue eyes. White with blue eyes. His name is Alfie.
I'd have gone for a husky wolf.
It's like well, you only get to pick. You got bear.
If I can make it this
I
tall,
would've
I
chosen
want it.
You would chose the bear. You got bear. You got hawk. So you got bear. You got hawk. You got dog. You have wolf. You have cat, tiger, some Somaliland. It's really like a saber-tooth tiger.
To bring the Tommy Cat's gonna be useful.
Yeah, and it's 2 other ones that I'm blanking on.
Well, whatever character.
But like whatever you pick, you get some of their attributes.
Yeah, I would have chose either the bear or the saber tooth.
It's like if you dragon, but you got to do a lot to get a dragon.
Oh,
You got to do a lot to get a dragon. So if you choose a bear, it makes your endurance and your composition go up by 5 points for every level that bear goes.
Okay.
So like your bear starts at a 1, right? But the only way your bear can like level up, you gotta it has to do the kills. And when you're like in certain situations, your bear might not get that kill.
I gotta go all the way back and fight some level 1s and shit.
Bruh, like
Don't worry.
yeah, like real shit. I'm like, bro, I would love to play these with my niggas.
I
I think,
would love to play it online. That'd be great.
yeah.
I've never played it, so that's actually pretty interesting.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I'm gonna buy it. We're gonna do a test run, and then one day we're gonna do it on live. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's fun. They do have a One Piece one though.
Oh,
I just see it.
Oh, so you? Oh,
You can
nah.
do- you
I'm not
so-
sure because I'm not too versed in that, so I don't know.
No, but it's essentially like it is D&D but One Piece version. So you don't get to pick if you're Luffy or anything. You make your own pirate.
Okay.
And whoever the game master is, y'all on the ship, you get to name your ship. Like whoever campaign it is, they're the captain. They gotta pick their first mate and all that type of shit. And your stats stay with you. So like every time y'all write something down, this is what you got. You better take that shit home and memorize because that's where I fucked up at.
Mhm.
After my first time with them when I came back, I didn't remember everything. So I forgot I had the
That's why I
fucking
got them folders.
Bruh, yeah, that's why I got them
You gotta
folders.
write this shit down.
I had forgot so much shit that I had because like I said, I would go like once every 2 months or something like that.
Yeah.
So like when I went, I forgot so much of my skills that I had until I had got loot 3 times, and then I got a couple of other guys that like I like y'all, but like y'all not loot. They not loot. They're fun, but Luke draws you in. He'll be like, "You go into this cave. It's moist on the ground. When you look up in the air,
He really
it's a
paints
sick."
the same-
He paints the
Oh, he takes you through the road.
Yeah, bro. I'm
Take you through the
look,
road.
bro. In the lights be dim. You be looking at Luke like, yeah, where I'm at. And he said, off to your right side, about 30 feet away, there's a small crack. I'm looking at Luke like, what's in the crack? He's like, bro. I was so into his shit.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Luke.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah,
I was so into his shit that like literally like he was painting a picture. We was in an elven like kingdom. I forgot the name of it, but like he was like Michael, you got a perception check, which my perception like I think was like 27 or something like that, and the thing was a 20. So all I had to do was roll anything, and when I rolled my dice, as long as I had anything above a 3, I would pass. So rolled it, I got a 5. So that means not only like since I had got it +2, not only did I actually know what it was, but like my character like peeped it. So this is how he got me. He was like perception check. I rolled the dice, got a 5. I'm like nigga, and he was like when you look up into the corner, you see the queen's daughter. I'm like, oh, I'm about to fuck. and he was like, she looks like she's scared. You notice that she has shackles on her arms. So I was like, oh, I'm about to save this bitch. I'm about to save this. He said, do you go and investigate, which I got to do a perception check
Mhm.
again. Mine is a 27.
Okay.
This is a 30. So now I have to get anything above a 10.
Oh damn.
Which it's
Right.
like hella dice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. It said, or you can just keep it in mind and then have a roll for like, I think I had to do another 3, but I keep going and I can come reference this, and I'm like, if I go and I save her, if something's happening, I might get some pussy.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, I'm like, I want my nigga who been working his ass off to get some pussy. So I roll it, I get an 11. I'm like, yes, nigga, go get your wife.
What one you needed?
Yeah. So found out, why she got the shackles. The king trying to make her marry somebody she don't want to marry type shit. I got to do a perception check again on if she might want me because I'm a half elf and naturally they don't always like humans.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm a half elf, I got like a better chance type shit. And he was like, you got a 27 and this is a 27. So if you roll, as long as you don't hit a 1 or a 0, you pass. I'm like, bet, roll it, because I'm like, it's a 1 or a 0. Roll it. Nigga, I get a 12. I'm like, nigga. Bruh, the whole way through, everybody like, Michael, what are you doing? I said, he fucking today. I don't give a fuck what's, he is fucking today.
He getting on some today for sure.
Bruh, man, not that day, but like the next time I came back, like I was like, do I still got my princess? And he was like, yes, Michael. I was like, she's still back in my tent. And he was like, yes, Michael. I was like, do I get the role to possibly fuck? And it was like, you want to try? I said, yes. I said, do I got Luke today? Luke like, yeah. I said, Luke, do this for me. and Luke was like, well, we got to get y'all to the village where she can explain. I said, I don't care about none of that. Do this for me.
Today is the day.
Yeah, so like I'm sorry, I know I'm going on the tangent. I'm sorry. But we make it back to the human kingdom. We find out everything that's going on. I go back to my room. Everybody going back to their room.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I hear, Michael, perception check. I mean, initiative check. I'm like, initiative check. Who about to fight? And it was like, no, you are now in Congolese. You're now in what they perceive as you have to make certain checks in order to have sex. She's gonna ask a question, or you're gonna ask a question. You get a certain role.
So, like,
it's a check.
contract.
It's a check. So first,
sounds like some bullshit.
so like you hear a knock at your door. Do you stay in bed until like you can hear it, or do you answer? I'm like, can I? So I'm like, I'm over here struggling. Like, Michael, you good? I said, I don't know if it's her or not, and I ain't finna get assassinated. I ain't getting too far.
Oh yeah.
I didn't come too far. I got a wolf. I got Alfie. What the fuck we on right now?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Wolf investigated the door.
that's what I did. I said, hey, can I ask Wolfie to sniff it out? He was like, yeah. Perception check on Wolfie. Since he's a wolf, he has heightened senses and everything. So all his shit's in the 50s. And I was like, he was like, you don't have to roll because this is a 30. I was like, bet, nigga. I said, Alfie coming through. So Alfie come. He said, Alfie scratches at the door. He winces to let you know that everything's okay. And then I said, okay, so can Alfie open the door? He said, he's a wolf. I said, he's a great wolf. Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect. Yeah, like don't disrespect Alfie. He said, you open the door. I said, all right. So I opened the door. It is your princess, and you bring her to. She says, "Can she talk to you? Do you talk to her as she's at the doorway? Or do you bring her inside?" I said, "Bring her in and close the door." Alfie, you on guard outside the door. And he was like, "That's fine." So we get on the bed, and like each question, I think by that point I had ranked up, so I'm like at a 31 in like perception and initiative.
Sound like you taking an SAT or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying,
Bruh. So like so the first question starts only at at a 5. So because I'm in my 30s, I don't have to roll for this one. It's an automatic pass.
Right.
So I automatically pass it, and I'm like, but each question it's ranking up. So the last question, he says, she asks you, can I bed her that night? Right? To pass, I had to get a 47.
Oh, jeez.
I'm at a 30 something. I'm like, he said, so you need a total of 21 to pass. I'm like, I look at him.
This far.
I look at him. I look at everybody. Everybody like, you got this, Mike. a room full of nerds, and 2 of them was girls. They're like, "You can do it." I was like, "Okay." I said, I'm over here like this. I'm like, I said, hold up. I said, give me a second. I literally opened my book. I'm like, I said, hey, I got a skill that can lower certain initiative checks. He was like, oh, you remember? I said, yeah. Can I do that? He said, you gotta roll a 10 for that. I said, all right, I'm trying to do this.
Yep.
Roll it. I got a 12. I said, yeah, and lowered it from a 40 to a fucking 26. And I'm in my 30s. He said, all you need is a 2. I said, roll that shit. This is the only thing. I rolled it. And I got a motherfucking a fucking 29. So everybody like, oh, you probably would have got it. Then I said, nah, because I got a 12 the last time, so I would have not got it. This pussy. Bruh.
Overshot the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Long story short, right now she's pregnant. So yeah, bro, I'm in it. I love it.
We gotta play this version.
Yeah, we gotta play this.
Yeah, I love it to the fullest. We need a good game master. I don't mind being a game master. This shit is fun, bro.
Yeah, you be the game master, and all of us just make characters.
Yeah. It's fun. I'll look it up and order it off of Amazon. But yeah, there is a D&D version of One Piece. It is. I don't think I've seen.
Pick my dope fruit.
That's another thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I think
I
I
don't
made
shit
my
about
whole
that.
crew, or is it just me and I just.
It depends on who everybody picks to be who campaign it is.
I'm fucking on that.
So you make your own character. I don't know nothing about like if you meet people from that world or anything. I don't know that. I just know that there is a version of D&D for One Piece. I do know that. So that would be fun. That'd be fun. And if I'm game master, I'm doing all types of. Oh, you got to choose between these 6 devil fruits, Chris. Like I want the gum fruit. All right, Chris, get the gum fruit. You need your perception thing is well for it it's 40. You got a 20, so you need to roll 15 or more. I know his ass gonna be like, nigga.
Well, that just sounds unfair.
It's the rules. It's the rules.
I know.
I don't know if that's what it is. I'm just saying that
I roll a 20.
15.
Oh, 15?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like my odds, man.
Yeah.
How high does a die go?
That's another question.
I don't know. I'm just coming up with shit.
There's a few. I think they go to like all the way to like 20, 30.
Nah, some of them go up to like 70.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the dice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the dice go up to like about like 30.
Oh, I like my chances.
Yeah, you got 30. I think it's like 30 side dice.
Yeah, I like a 50-50 chance. I'd go for it.
And like, so how you do it is, so like whatever your skill is, so like if you have a 30 in perception, right? You really, and let's say that you, for some things, it's like, okay, if I'm a 30, but takes an initiative of 20, then it's an automatic pass. But then some of the time, it's like you're doing attacks. Like if it's an attack thing, you have a 30 and that person has a 20, there has to be a roll for that person and you. So like if you're doing the attack, then it's almost a guarantee you only have to get 10 or less. If they're attacking you, they have to get 10 or more. That type of thing. Otherwise, they miss. So yeah. I know I sound like I'm a big nerd right now, but nigga, I never.
We into this shit.
Yeah, nigga, I never knew. I knew that I missed that part of like having imagination. But like when you meet somebody that can bring you into that shit, like the other guys, they're fun. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was bored because I wasn't. But it's something about Luke that just make you go, nigga, I'm here.
Everybody likes a good
Like I said, you went through that.
Everybody likes a good story.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a good storyteller.
Yeah. Luke got it.
So
Shouts out to you, Luke, because he watches it sometimes. So
Okay.
shouts out to you.
Okay, shout out.
all right,
Shout out.
so,
Come through, BRDM.
yeah,
GM.
yeah.
Oh shit!
No way.
Thanks
Hey!
for the love, bro.
Hey!
Hey.
Yeah!
Hey.
Yeah! I ain't think. Yeah!
Yeah. Do that.
If you got time, Luke. Hey!
Yeah.
You did a good one.
Yeah. But like whoever your game master is, the game master sets up the world. So like only he knows like everything. He can come up with whatever rules within the rules of Damn.
Right.
Your door went off.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Nah,
But he
Travis Hunter didn't play in the second half.
I wonder why. He got hurt again?
No, they said
Because the blowout.
I guess so.
But
Preserve.
yeah, like whoever the game master is, you need somebody that's gonna have fun with it. But whatever rules that y'all establish, is going to be the rules that y'all establish, but they can deviate every now and again for the context of the story.
Okay.
So
A lot of the times the game master, he's the one that decides if it's good or not. Anyway, right?
yeah.
So-
So like, if you're like, hey, I'm gonna be an evil pirate, he's a good pirate. Naturally, the game master be like, okay, so every now and again you're gonna do some shady shit. So you can still make decisions on it. Like if you got 6 pathways you can go. If you turn right, can I figure out which one leads to each one? Well, it depends on your perception. Like if your character, if you put mostly on fighting stats and your perception is a 10, and to check each and every one of these, you need they're all 15s, nigga. You gotta roll literally a 15 or better. Like it's not 15 minus 10. Now you just need a 5. It's literally you have to roll 15 or better. But if you was at 15, all you have to do is roll a 1 or better. So
Okay.
Until we find out what emu's fruit is, I'm choosing Blackbeard's.
So
Every single time.
So speaking of villains and everything.
oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, we got
Here we go.
No.
Really
I'm
straight
just-
on top.
No, I'm just transitioning to a little bit, you know.
Nah, yeah.
If you were any villain in a fiction, whether comics, movies,
Oh yeah.
or
Yeah.
animes,
Okay,
Yeah.
I got one.
and you failed at whatever you was doing,
Mhm.
What would you do? What would you change to succeed?
yeah, what would you change to succeed?
You want to go first or?
Have y'all ever heard of? Okay, you know what? Let me put it this way. Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I was just thinking that
I was just thinking that one.
Finish it
Phineas and
first.
Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
man,
goes
yeah.
so close.
Yeah.
He goes so
He
close
goes
every
so
time.
close
But it
every
be some
single time.
bullshit that happened that stops him, bro.
Every single time. Fuck Perry the
Because
Platypus.
you gotta think, Barry don't really stop him.
He don't. He just fuck up.
Something dumb just happens.
Yeah. So who? Okay. So what would you change to succeed?
Okay, so there's a lot I would change.
Shit, everything.
Because no, first of all, his machines, they're not bad, but they could definitely do some work. Do some
Yeah.
research from Iron Man or some shit and figure some shit out because this motherfucker is a genius anyways.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at some of your evil counterparts even. Like, look at Eggman want some shit. Like, even though his inventions... Actually, Eggman's inventions go better than his.
I would say Eggman.
Yeah,
is just
exactly.
work.
Exactly. So, at the end of the day, that's one thing I would change. I would change the way that the machines are built and the way that they're operating. The second thing I would change is my damn appearance. Because I don't look swagged out at all. I just wear this-
no, he had
I mean,
a
he got a
fine-ass
daughter.
daughter. He-
He might have a daughter.
So he found somebody
But
who
the
was.
thing though is that he was younger. He was younger, and he looked better.
Yeah.
He looked better at that time.
Yeah.
So now let's get ourselves a buff Dr. Doofenshmirtz
What you mean?
We can
with
throw
some
hands.
hair.
We can
We
throw
just-
hands with the platypus.
We just realized why he look old and everything. He got a
Hey.
fine ass daughter. Quite honestly, I'm gonna be in the gym every day because who about to talk to her?
Right.
But still, at the same time, like
I'm saying
Nigga,
build
that's a
myself up
stretch.
somewhat.
Yeah.
Make myself look somewhat better.
then you're a
This
doctor
is a
too.
class.
That's who you were gonna pick too.
That's what I was gonna pick at first,
Nah.
but I thought of somebody else. So, I was gonna say, hell, any villain that does a monologue of what the fuck they're gonna do.
Nigga, that's all.
Nah, tell him
That's
telling
all.
your plan just like that. Like,
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you don't have to do a monologue of your shit. You don't have to tell me what your plan is. If I don't know the plan, I can't stop it.
Those villains who explain their powers. Yes, my power can do this, but if you step in this zone, you'll be safe. Like, nigga, why would
Why
you tell
are
me
you
that?
telling
Yes,
Why are you
if you're
telling
this
us
far away, then I can't get you. Oh, my device gets people within a 20 to 30 meter
See,
range.
this is what I like
So
about
I just gotta get back this far and figure out how to beat you.
Exactly.
Say less.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
This is what
I want to see how much longer on that memory card we got, and we got another hour 15. I still got the other memory.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
I
we'll
was
probably
But now
just change topics or something.
that's what
I
I like
was
about
We're gonna cut this
Naruto's
part out.
characters in general. Their villains plus their main characters. You never really know what their powers can do
Until they
until
tell you. Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
that. But that also goes over to the fairy tale as well. You
Yeah.
never know their powers
Yeah.
and or what their extensions are. You have to figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So who you got?
Muzan Kibuchuzi.
Yeah.
Kibuchuzi. There we go.
Yeah. Moves on from Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that sounds like Bleach though.
No.
I was gonna say
Okay.
This man had the formula for greatness. They didn't know who this man looked like for 1,000 years. He could change his appearance, all that.
Yeah.
If you have demons getting their butt whooped, okay, cool. Y'all beat them. Like for instance, for the Mugen Train. You beat lower 1. He did the right thing by sending upper 3. Okay, y'all worn out at that point. Now fight this nigga.
Yeah.
Now y'all lose. Same thing with the Swordsman Village Arch. It's just like, why would you send the next 2 up? Why not 1 and 2? And you know these niggas can't really step to them for real. You could have took out the Swordsman's Village Arc, and you would have took out Tanjiro at the same time.
I don't think he knew that Tanjiro was there.
Even so, but even still, like, okay, you taking out the Demon Slayers.
I don't even think he knew that Hashira was there. I think that's why he said it.
That's not good enough.
But I agree with you with Muzan because Muzan has made some stupid decisions.
Yes, and then like spoilers alert for the like. Matter of fact, that shit been out for months now. Y'all should be out now. Why would you go to Ibashiki mansion yourself? What, just to see this man die?
Yeah, he wanted to see him die personally.
You should have known this man had a trap for you in the first place. It's just like you figured it out. I'm pretty sure that he knows that you coming too. So it's just like, why would you go there by yourself and you know there's gonna be other Hashira around? And then you have the ace in your hole, which is the Biwa woman that can make them doors, teleport outside the mansion.
Yeah.
Why teleport every single Demon Slayer in the castle?
My issue isn't him teleporting every Demon Slayer. My issue is him teleporting Tanjiro when he know every time he sees them fucking earrings, he gets PTSD.
I would have dropped this nigga in a volcano or something like
but end this quickly. Done.
So just to segue away from that one, we're going to another one because I feel like you're gonna be triggered a little bit. The evil villain, I'm going with Goku.
Oh,
What?
Goku is a menace to Earth and society.
I can see where he going with this.
How many buildings, people that he's supposed to protect have died while he's been fighting, and he knows instant transmission.
In my
He could use instant transmission to take you and him to a whole other planet. Granted, we already know he can breathe. And y'all duke it out there. He can take y'all to a moon rock.
And me trying to help this situation. He did make Vegeta go to a different space so that they wouldn't kill nobody.
So,
what about
he fought Cell at the Cell Games.
What about Boo?
Boo.
He slung Fat Boo into the building.
Well, Boo was different. Because Boo, you gotta think when Boo blew up Earth and everything like that, he was using instant transmission to get everywhere.
Yeah. The only reason I say that because when he went Super Saiyan 3, he threw Fat Boo into the building. He just looked down like,
exactly.
Boo had already ate everybody.
In that city? I could have sworn there's still some people in that city right now.
No. It doesn't matter. Whatever villain that he fights in the air, somebody's getting killed. Pedestrians getting killed. And all he has to do is use instant transmission. Hey, let's put this on an even battlefield.
I love Dragon Ball Z. My issue is though, some of them people are ridiculously stupid. You see these two flying motherfuckers and one of them transforming. Nobody's like, oh, we don't need to run away. I'm like, yo, I'm leaving. What the fuck is happening right now?
They're not stupid. They're Satanists.
nah.
Mr. Saint's going to save us.
Yeah. Where's Mr. Sage? Who is this gold long-haired bastard?
Right.
And who is this pink motherfucker that we just saw and we heard stories about on the news that ate half of the other city block? I'm gone.
We got Satan.
I'm gone. We ain't never seen Mr. Sage fly. And then uses his jetpack. Fuck that.
Why they give him that name of all things?
Because Satan in Japan doesn't mean what it means here. It don't mean the same thing.
Yeah, but America's good for changing up like different words and everything.
True. But when they make what they make in Japan, they make it for the Japanese people. We just end up liking it.
We just call it Hercule afterwards.
But I'm saying for us, watching it in Japanese and everything like that, we have that understanding.
It's a Satan.
Right. We have that understanding of it doesn't mean the same thing that it means here.
Yeah.
Right.
But in America, our voice actors and everything like that, they have a tendency to change up words, names anyway.
That's true. So, I think in a context because how big Dragon Ball became, that's why they didn't do it.
Right. Granted, they could have kept it the same name.
Yeah.
They could have said it differently.
Yeah.
Satan.
Right. It's spelled just like this.
But you saying Satan.
So you're saying
I get what you mean.
No, the biggest
That's a good one though.
The biggest villain is Kirby.
Boy, you crazy.
You stupid.
Where he could have succeeded, I would probably
Instant transmission. That's it.
I would go with Madara.
I don't know. I wouldn't call him a dumb.
Madara was hold though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
The reason why I would go with Madara because yes, he would be in a little bit control, but like a lot of it, fuck it, him and Pain. Why you telling us what you about to do?
Because he's so
Not
powerful,
everyone
you
should
gotta be
know
able to keep
that.
up with him first.
That's true, but that's arrogance, nigga. Finish the job. That's what I would do. I would finish the job, then talk my shit.
He's gonna tell you
No,
what
no,
he's
no.
gonna
This
do
is
because
why-
you can't keep up with him.
No. The problem with the Pain situation, and this is what I hated about Naruto, is the talk no jutsu.
I was gonna say the same thing. That's why I don't
It's a
respect
tough
Naruto
person.
feelings.
That's why I
it
don't
takes is to
respect it. It's always the talk part that gets you. Like Dragon Ball Z, there's always the action that finishes it.
Yeah.
Naruto, it's the talk no jutsu.
I can't beat you, so I'm gonna talk you out of it.
I'm gonna talk you out of this.
When it rotated with Naruto,
I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
your feelings.
when it was Naruto,
Because
because when it was Kakashi, when he
Yeah,
went-
when it was Kakashi,
when he went against Kakazu, it ain't no talking.
yeah, it was up. But even with Sasuke and Itachi, although a good fight, when we heard the story and everything, it was kind of like, damn, that's not how I wanted
But you
it to
didn't
end.
hear the story until after Itachi died.
Right, but at the
That's why
same
he
time,
did.
it was like I didn't want to. You probably cried during that scene too,
Well, we'll see.
Itachi.
When like what you talking about when he was reanimated?
No, when you found out what happened to him after he fought Sasuke.
No, I cried when he got reanimated.
Yeah,
He touched us.
that's when I started.
Yeah,
Because how I feel about my brother.
yeah.
Okay.
And when he touched his head and he grabbed it and he was holding, he said, "I will always love you." Instant tear.
I just called when I first found out what happened to Itachi. I just called Sasuke stupid. I just like, see, you didn't know
Oh yeah,
the whole
when
story.
he said, "What are you gonna do?" I'm gonna go out to the Leaf Village. That's not what your fucking brother
He did
wanted.
not want that.
But see, shit like that is what made me just look at like, I hate y'all.
Mhm.
Like, y'all could have did this. Y'all could have did something different.
Bleach
I think-
don't do that. Well, yeah, Bleach don't do that.
Aizen didn't tell nobody nothing.
Nope.
They just found out.
Mhm.
Aizen was like, "I'm doing this shit."
One Piece don't do that.
They just do whatever the fuck they want.
They just do
ain't,
whatever
ain't no
for them.
talking for real.
Nah.
Like we gonna talk. We might talk during this fight, but nah, this is a fight, my nigga.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who the best?
Exactly. I'm gonna knock your ass out. No, you gonna knock my ass out. I'm gonna kill you.
I would say in comics, the Riddler. Shut up.
Well, that's kind of his shtick though.
I know, but still, I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, but like I said, that's his.
Or the riddles are gonna be so hard.
I'm saying Batman.
I'm about to say, and it is Batman. It is Batman, so you can't really too much debate that one with him. I give the Riddler his.
In video games, I would roll with
In video games?
Whatever was on Jet Set Radio.
trying to think. In video games, I think I'm rocking.
Big Smoke in them. That's what I would change.
For Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big Smoke in them. Nigga, I'm a
Did
smoke.
you- My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt that little tangent that we got to go on. Did you know they make another Nintendo 64?
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know that.
Yeah. $249 come out next year.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Nick,
Can I play the old Mario
Yes, you
Kart
can.
that day?
you had to all of
All the
those
old
golden
games.
eyes.
Really?
They just
Yes.
bumped the
We
graphics up.
running this shit.
It's all hands on deck. We running this shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Coming out.
Y'all ain't about to touch me.
Pre-order start next week.
Okay.
Golden Eye, y'all ain't about to touch me.
Motherfucker, who?
Golden Eye,
We
y'all.
gonna be streaming this shit, y'all.
Pencil gun.
We gonna be streaming.
Pencil gun,
You gonna
nigga.
shut up with this damn pencil gun shit.
It's really the AK, but because it looked like a pencil, that's what we all called it as kids when it first came out. I want the pencil gun. Like literally when I was.
Pencil gun is the best one.
Yeah.
Aside from the golden gun.
I was about to say. Who said they never got the golden gun?
Are we talking about?
I had never got an in-game.
Yes.
Never
Okay.
got an in-game.
Hey,
No.
he said he never got the golden gun.
I never was able to beat it.
That was the mission after the person. Okay, all
Thank you.
I gotta do is
No,
get to this
I know-
part
I know
and
how
do
to
A,
get-
B,
I know how
and
to
C.
get the golden gun. I just was never able to get it because I didn't never have a Nintendo 64 long enough or the game.
Man, listen. I played.
Sure.
I like when they moved golden gun to the original Nintendo, not the 64, the one before. with the
Four? What that be saying?
yeah, it was Sega.
That Genesis?
No.
Oh, you
Was
just
it
talking about the
Sega
Super
Genesis?
Nintendo.
It may have been no. It was
I
Nintendo.
think Super
for sure.
Nintendo and
It wasn't Sega.
64 came out roughly about the same time.
So what?
The first Nintendo and 64 came
I
out.
said I could have sworn to
the
my knowledge it was
Nah,
the 64.
Super Nintendo came out first. So you had the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and then you had the Nintendo 64.
The Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I was right.
Super Nintendo? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember on the Super Nintendo. Nigga, that shit,
all that.
y'all wasn't fucking with me.
On Super Nintendo, most likely not. On the 64,
Bro,
On the
the
64,
Super-
y'all wasn't fucking with me.
Right.
bullshit.
The
Bro,
Super,
wasn't fucking
the
bullshit.
Listen, the Super
Oh,
Nintendo don't get enough credit. That game system has some fire games.
Yeah.
It has some fire.
They is not fucking with me.
Bullshit.
Golden Gun.
Bullshit.
Double
Bullshit.
07.
Run this
Bullshit.
spread, y'all.
Bullshit.
All right. All right. So
Uh,
you have 24 hours to survive being chased by a villain of your choice for $3 million. Who would it be?
Captain Hook.
horror movie villains.
Any villain.
Captain
I'm
Hook.
choosing It Follows.
What?
That thing that you can't see on, like, in that movie. Like, it literally walking slow like this. Like,
How are you gonna stay away from it for
Okay.
24 hours?
Okay.
it moving like this, literally. I
I
can
know,
get in my
but
car.
But I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
Get in a car. I would get on a boat. Anything. Like, it's going to move that slow. By the time we get to that side, it'll be 24 hours.
Can he teleport?
No, just walk.
Okay, then he's fucked.
It's like he's just walking. You have time.
So I think, and I understand what he's saying.
Mhm.
But I think when you really like put that into perspective, if it's walking towards you constantly, it never stops.
Never stops.
It never gets tired. If you're on a boat, that motherfucker will get you.
All I gotta do is drive far enough. He's still behind. He gonna catch up at some point, but he's still far behind.
Yeah.
And once I get to that boat, I'm already gone.
Listen here, I'm not being chased by anything from anything that says it follows. I'm about to choose the slowest motherfucker ever. You gonna have to find me. You gonna have to search for me for real. Like it follows. Oh nah, it's in the name. It follows you. It's gonna know where you at.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want it to know where I'm at.
But
I
all
know,
I gotta do
I
is 5 to 24 hours.
I'm picking Freddy Krueger.
Oh, hell no. You
You
can't
go-
go to sleep.
Is it? I'm not going to sleep.
5-hour energy drinks.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Call Mike. You good, bro? Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I might choose Freddy too.
For 24 hours, I know that he's chasing me. If all I had to do is just stay away for 24 hours, nigga, I do
What
that.
if it was the Freddy that came into the real world, like Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah.
Then that Freddy, I think, because that Freddy you can hurt.
Jason pulled him out of the dreamland anyway.
No, he something else.
It was old girl that pulled him out.
Yeah, and they fought. So you saw him take damage. So I'm like, that Freddy, I can fight. Because the thing that makes him scary is that he can control the shit in your dream. But in actual reality, like he's just a nigga with fucking claws.
He's like a slightly better version of Ghostface.
Yeah,
Slightly better.
yeah.
Version.
So I would pick Freddy.
Okay.
I'm picking Freddy. You got one?
I'm going with Captain Hook.
Why Captain Hook?
Hook was not the villain.
He was the
He was not the villain. He the pale villain.
I mean, I understand that, but
I get
in
it.
the way, like I understand what you're getting at, but in the story's concept,
Okay.
Yeah.
then it would be Captain Hook.
So we never going to Neverland.
No, never going to Neverland. I'm safe. He's all the way in Neverland, focused on Peter Pan. I'm out here in the real world. Fuck this motherfucker.
Let me just have Tinkerbell. That's all I want. Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, I'll take Tink. No,
That's
that's the reason he come after me.
that'd
I
be
just stole Tink from Neverland.
Hey, but that'd be my pocket pussy.
This nigga right here, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's yours?
I tell you, it follows.
Oh,
yeah.
right. It follows you. Put. So who yours, Chris?
You know, after such ridiculous one, this I can't even think of what the Freddy one sounded like the best option.
That's to me.
I mean, that could be the best option, but how about one that's in a completely different world that's never gonna find you anyway?
How about that?
Slick.
Yeah. Oh, I got a better one. What's that? The one where he watches the video take 7 days.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'll just have to take it in front of me from 24 hours. I ain't watching it.
Green.
Yeah, I just have to take it in front of me. I ain't watching it.
I'll burn it.
Caveat onto that. I appreciate on Twitter the amount of girls who have made certain pictures and certain videos of them being her when they're going back into the screen. Lovely shots. I just go ahead and say that because the girl herself looked scary as hell. When you watch people like pretending to be her and they're wet in that long dress and you get to see things, it's just like, if this is how she actually looked, before I die, I'm hitting that.
What was that direct up?
Because that's borderline necrophilia right there.
Yeah. Yeah. He
That's
said
what I'm
that
saying. That's what I'm saying. He's a little bit.
was.
Exactly.
No, I said I'm just gonna put the VCR
No,
right there.
if I see the tape, I'm taking the bitch and I'm throwing it in the goddamn fire. It's gone.
Oh yeah,
It's
so
done.
Y'all doing too much, nigga. I'm cutting off the TV.
It's not even gonna be on. That's the thing. The tape won't exist for it to even have the thing on.
Yeah, but she's just coming through the TV, right?
Well, she gotta figure out how to get the TV
Once
on
you
first. 'Cause I
once
ain't
you
doing
turn
it.
it on, you fucked. Like
Exactly.
even for a second, you're fucked.
Nigga, I'm fucking the bitch.
If we're talking about the TV being the problem,
They
I'm
still
throwing that in the fire
talking.
too. Shit.
Did they try that before?
Yes.
They tried just unplugging it?
Yes.
Was she already there when it happened?
Like the little boy was like literally watching it. She like turned it off and
It
then
just turned back on. Yeah, the TV just turned back on by itself.
Oh yeah, we
Well,
burned
And
it.
then she just picked it up like it's
Now
unplugged.
see,
Like,
y'all, if y'all doing that
Grab a
shit,
hammer.
if y'all doing that shit, y'all really fucked with the Serene, bro. 'Cause
Oh, no.
y'all ain't getting away.
they didn't say I had to watch it. I was gonna put it
No,
right
no,
there in
no,
front
no,
of
no.
you.
You know what? Stay away from screens. Stay away
Screens?
from all screens. Just isolate yourself.
Okay. What betrayal in fiction caught you off guard? What caught me off guard? Robin from Teen Titans whooping all of their asses because he was working for slaves.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That one caught me off guard.
Because when he took it out of the match, it's like Robin.
Right.
like Robin.
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Yeah.
First time seeing Lion King.
When Scar had it.
First time.
I felt like Scar was
First time
sleazy.
was Scar.
I felt like Scar was a sleazy motherfucker anyway, so that betrayal didn't catch me off guard. I just was like, nah, you're not gonna kill me.
It was more so
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So this is the entering of your villain arc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It didn't catch me off guard. It was more like, please don't kill Mufasa type shit.
Oh yeah, true.
Like I knew, like watching it, you know he's gonna do something.
Yeah.
You
You
just
just
don't
didn't
know
know
what
what.
he's gonna
Yeah.
do. You know, off the rip, you just pray it's not kill Mufasa.
Right.
Which that's what he did.
Yeah.
Simba
Simba as a kid could have went.
Yeah.
Should have killed Mufasa.
Yeah, this is a good question.
I mean, in a way.
Back to the original, the other topic. I'm choosing Scar. For the one with Doofus merch and all that, I'm choosing Scar.
Oh,
Okay.
We should have made sure Simba died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saying idiots to go and make sure the job
Yeah,
is
you
done.
should have made Simba was dead yourself.
Yeah.
Simba came back.
If you want a job done right, you do it yourself.
Simba
Right.
came back some years later and put pause on him.
Oh hell yeah.
Literally.
But nah,
You thought my daddy was tough, niggas.
Right. Exactly. I'm old
in a
now.
way,
My dad was old. I'm young.
going back to the current topic, I feel like, and this is gonna be a little bit, it's gonna sound a little bit weird, but I would say in Avatar, not the Last Airbender,
The blue people.
Blue People, the one where, because technically Jake Sully did betray his people.
He did.
He did.
It didn't catch me off guard,
Pussy
but
blue.
It didn't catch me off
Pussy
guard,
Pablo was
but
amazing.
I'm saying,
Maybe, but
Because you connect with your hair first, so you already in euphoria. And then when the dick slide in, nigga, you probably
they got dicks. I didn't see anything.
Okay. I got one.
Nah, she was on top riding her.
When?
Nigga, did you watch it?
They were, I couldn't stop watching that movie. That's how I know.
That's one of my favorite movies.
They were sitting down together
they
in front
was-
of each other.
They was sitting down,
In
they put
front of
that
each other
thing,
with they
and
shit
she
together,
was on
and-
top,
no, no, no.
and she was
All they were
riding.
doing was holding. All they did was hugging.
Nah, she was like,
All they were doing was hugging.
she said, I know what that noise. I know that noise.
Nah. PG-13.
Koba from Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah. But Cobra was already on some fuck shit.
But he was loyal as hell. That's why he was around.
But you
he
like,
kept pulling that.
yeah, but when that motherfucker was like, oh, and then I was like, Oh no!
Bro, when he killed Caesar, bro, that was like,
Oh
bro,
yeah.
you was his right hand, bro.
Yeah.
Granted, we had Maurice and we had the
He
eight, but
kept
you was his
forgiving.
right hand, bro.
He
bro.
kept forgiving you.
I
He
got
kept forgiving you, and still.
I got one. Anakin Skywalker.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
Where it caught you off guard.
It caught me off guard.
Order
because
66.
You wouldn't expect it from episode 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anakin was
By
my
episode 3, when he actually did become Darth Vader.
You want to know why it's like that for me? Because I had saw 4, 5, and 6 before I saw 1, 2, and 3. So I always knew he was going to become Vader.
Nah.
But like if I had saw the first one to the second one and the second to the third, I probably would have been like, oh no, what the fuck happened, Anakin?
I'm like, Anakin,
Right.
what the
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
bro?
In that context, I do understand.
He went completely berserk on us.
Mm-hmm. Especially the young ones, like, Master Skywalker, we scared.
I mean, but in the first two, didn't they?
Right.
I mean, yeah, he was berserk. That was the crazy part. But
Yeah.
in the first two, didn't they have it where it pretty much led up to him going that way, or
Yeah.
already having like mental problems with
It
it?
did
It's because no, it really happened when like you saw it, but like it was more when he found out that girl's gonna die. He was
Yeah.
just trying to save
That was actually episode 3
Yeah.
early though.
Yeah.
So-
So like, but I could see how that would be something that would catch somebody off guard. I would say, going back to one of the first movies I saw in theaters, Powerpuff Girls, when you found out that Mojo was a fucking good guy. And the only reason he became that way was because Professor made these little girls. And then said, fuck you, Mojo.
Oh, yeah.
When you found out that Mojo Jojo was a good guy,
So Professor was the real villain.
yeah, right. You the reason this monkey is out here being a menace.
Mm-hmm. Love me, Dad.
That's all it was.
Love me.
What's another one? Fucking.
It's another.
You want to know which one is going to be though?
What
Like for the kids coming up, Megatron.
How about that? Transformers 1.
Yeah, because realize in Transformers 1 he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
So when they find out that he becomes evil, it's gonna be Megatron
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
For them.
Once I figured out like everything about Megatron, he first was an Autobot, then Decepticon, then back to Autobot.
Nah, here's another one. Sabretooth to Wolverine.
That was my brother.
Not caught me off guard, but yes. I'm pretty sure for Wolverine they caught them off guard.
Oh, completely caught him off guard.
But
Because
we've been doing
this girl was fucked,
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
or at least quote unquote.
We've been walking centuries together, and you do this to me. Think about how crazy that is.
Yeah.
Not only do we live this long, we both got an insane healing factor. You just got claws. We both got claws, but yours come out your fingers. Mine come out my knuckles.
I just thought of a good one. It's one of your favorite animes. Ask Cry Ed.
I love. You did watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And him and Tommy both like, why you hold me like that? I told you it was 26 episodes. You gonna be mad
Yeah.
because it's just 26 episodes.
What's his name?
But
There's a character
two
from
friends are just like, y'all boys. And
We
y'all
boys. Yeah.
Well, that's the guys that we on Sasuke.
Then they catch me off guard.
Oh, Sasuke always been that broody motherfucker.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I would say if we're doing.
Okay, so another one for me would be Hades from Fairy Tail, the second master of master of Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Wasn't he Makarot's son or something like that?
No, that was
No.
just
That was Loxus.
yeah.
No, Loxus is the grandson.
Makarov was the person that he put in
He
charge.
I know you just got caught up on everything. Are you on 100-year war?
Not yet.
1,000-year war?
On the
Yeah,
second
100-year
season of the
quest.
Yeah, 100-year quest.
Yeah,
Which
he
is
passed him
The
title
second
on.
season of the original.
He
Right now they
Hades passed on the title
Oh.
of master to Makarov,
The
okay.
demons just showed up.
Yeah.
Well, so Makarot
Yeah,
was
that's
what?
the third master.
Okay. 'Cause I know it kind of went like families a little bit. It was Mavis, and then I think Makarot's dad, and then
Hades wasn't his dad
it was somebody else.
it was
I
just-
seen
it was
the
just a very-
Fairy Tail Zero.
because Makarov was the father of Loxus.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, it was who was after that?
Grandfather to
Grandfather.
Yeah.
Loxus, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget who his son was. I know. I forget.
trying to see what.
He was part of a different guild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was a dark guild.
Oh yeah. Cause I seen him before. Like he had like gray beard, something like that.
You talk about this guy.
Yes.
Oh, Isaac.
Yeah. That nerdy motherfucker. Just like,
Not even just that. You saw this nigga on the stage.
yeah.
This nigga was dead.
That man played chess.
For real.
That man played
Only for
chess.
him to come back and he's the villain. When you first saw he's the villain, you're like, nigga.
Oh, no.
Wasn't your ass just pit on the stake?
The biggest fuck you when he told Rukia, he was just like, oh, yeah, I'm going to save you. But he was like, nah, I lied.
yeah. Isaac, for sure.
Yeah.
Isaac. Man, that's probably the best one out of all.
Right?
Because you saw him dead. Only to come back and he's the nigga you got to deal with.
Exactly. It's like,
That happens a lot though. That's actually very interesting when they can make it actually work.
Yeah, and that one worked. That one was excellent. Shit, what betrayal? That's not a betrayal. I was thinking Jason Todd, but that's not a betrayal.
oh, Walter from Hellsing Ultimate.
Yes.
Walter.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, it's like, Walter? The fuck, nigga?
Yeah, I've been rocking with you, bro.
Right.
We've been in the trenches. We've been in the trenches. You
Trenches,
seen this shit. You gonna do me like?
You gonna do me? Oh, people like, no.
Yeah. Damn, that's a good one.
one.
Damn, that's a good one.
I got another one, but y'all aren't gonna be able to really relate to it. It's a Legend of Zelda character.
Oh.
Bongo.
Bongo.
Bongo's from Majora's Mask, eh?
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina.
He's actually the boss you fight in Under the Well, but before he became that, he was originally a Sheikah who betrayed the royal family.
Oh, yeah.
Because the thing is, what they were trying to do is they were trying to seal the Triforce in the Sacred Realm where nobody could get to it.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that goes against what the Triforce was originally created for.
Gotcha.
Right.
Which is why they were banished
That's
to the Twilight Realm.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Fuck Walter.
Big time.
I guess I found the best one.
Bro, nah, that shit just brought back flashback. I remember watching that and I was just like, nah.
Mhm.
The ultimate betrayal?
Right.
Like,
No.
nigga.
The ultimate betrayal.
Oh, Griffin. Berserk.
Yeah.
You fucked my bitch, then you killed all of us?
You look me in my eyes while you got my bitch too.
Yes. You was fucking her looking me dead in my eyes.
It's like, do something. Like, do something.
Nigga. We've been boys. No homo. If you read the manga, you know this.
Mhm.
We fucked. Yeah.
I'd say also Usopp from One Piece.
You understood it a little bit.
Oh, he did betray them. He sure did.
But you understood it though, because it's just like he felt that he was the Mary. If you can abandon your shit, what's to say that you won't abandon me? So I understand that a little bit.
Who abandoned their ship?
Ooh.
When the Mary couldn't go no more, it's like if they would have sailed to another island, they would have sunk with the Mary.
Oh, I got one.
They was sunk in transition. to
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's kind of like
He wasn't there to hear the reasoning or anything like that.
Yeah.
So he off rip said, "Oh fuck y'all! If that's the case, I ain't going with
The
y'all."
man was pussy whipped, the man was scared, and
Never knew I could cry for a ship.
yeah.
Never knew I would cry over literally a ship.
Which moment in fiction had you boo-hoo cry?
In fiction,
In fiction.
Well, the only one for me. And
they had me
Fairy Tail.
boo-hoo crying.
Boo-hoo cry.
Fairy Tail itself is what got me mostly crying. Anytime they reference family or anything like that shit got.
Well, I've already said that when I see Goten run into Goku arms, that makes me cry every time, but it doesn't make me boo-hoo cry. I didn't think about this one. In fiction, what made me boo-hoo cry?
For me, it would have been Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
Oh, that's a good one.
That made me boo-hoo cry.
That
'Cause
made me boo-hoo cry. It didn't make me boo-hoo cry, but that was sad because when
that was a sad moment.
that was a sad moment. He like, you gotta kill me. You have to.
Yeah.
It what got me was all the kids crying plus the sad music in the background. It's just like, no, Koro Sensei don't die. Like, no. That was more for me.
In a fiction, have y'all ever seen What Happened to Wednesday? No, What Happened to Monday?
Yeah, I see
When
it.
Wednesday died,
Oh, he got you.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Wednesday. So
So you
I
get
don't know
7
if
sisters.
you got 7
Tuesday,
sisters.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
they're all like chronologically related. They're
Mhm.
all
They are.
like,
They're. What's not sextuplets? What's
I can't think of it, but
Is it
basically,
It's 7. It's they're all essentially twins.
yeah,
But it's 7 of them.
it's 7 of
Whatever.
I think
what-
it's sex because that did a Netflix movie with Martin.
Yeah. So
Marlon.
if it's sextuplets, then yeah, it's 7 of them.
But
and
they
their
live
na-
in a time
and their name is based on the
Yeah.
day that they get to go
that
outside.
they can go outside because they're based in a time where
You can only have one child.
you can only have one child.
Gotcha.
They're not about to get rid of all of them and everything like that. So what they did was because they all look the same, their names are the days of the week.
Right.
Whatever
Right,
day,
about this.
right, whatever day it is, they get to go outside and live the life of the person, but they can't mess up what the other day had ended up doing.
Mm.
They all live the same life,
So one of
still
them.
going and everything
So
like
one
that.
of them end up getting in a relationship and find out later on, and fuck her. First off,
Yeah.
that was incredibly selfish
Mhm.
because it's cool you having a relationship, but you know the situation. But like a part of her is being selfish. It's like I want nobody else fucking my man,
Right.
bitch. Please, we all just like because like 4 of them died.
4 of them died, and Wednesday was the realest one out of all of them.
Yeah,
She was the one that was with the shits.
Gotta see this.
Right, because when like people failed to realize like Wednesday is the one who originally made it where
Wednesday was
they,
that
they
bitch.
they had to go through certain things. Like if Wednesday broke her arm as a child, they all had to have their arm broken.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
If you lost a finger, all of them had to lose a finger.
Yeah.
Because remember, they're all living the same life.
Yeah, y'all live in the same.
They're
exact
sharing that life. Same name, all that shit. So Wednesday ended up getting hurt one day going skateboarding and shit. Came back. Dad ended up, she broke her finger or something. Dad came and ended up chopping off her finger. All of them had to get their finger chopped off. But she was a badass, so as she grew up. And you end up liking her out of the majority of them.
Yeah.
Bro, they cap her.
Yeah.
They cap her midair. Like they're running on buildings and shit like that. They end up capping her midair. She fall to the ground in the trash. Damn. You just like, bro.
Why you gotta do my bitch?
Why you gotta do my bitch like that, bro?
Damn.
Like you wrote real attachment
Yeah.
to Wednesday especially, but all of them really slick cool for real.
Okay.
It's a good movie. I think it's still on Netflix.
It is. They hold my girl.
Yeah.
Check that out. Damn.
Well, that made me boo hoo cry. Fuck, I gotta think about this.
Cause I can't think of an anime. Like nothing in One Piece made me boo hoo cry. No.
That made me boo hoo cry, but like I said, I never knew I could cry for shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think I could feel sadness for an inanimate object like
Yeah.
that. That right there fucked me up.
And then when she talked to them, I'm like,
Boy,
bitch.
Yes.
I was like the cop off of the Cloudy Chance of Meatballs. He saw the tear right here. Did his hold up.
When Naruto met his dad.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good moment.
He met his mom and his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
still
the
didn't-
reason why I go back to the dad one because like their whole conversation, I'm with it.
Yeah.
What fucks me up is like I'm already like I'm holding it together.
Mhm.
It's when Kakashi says, dads tend to have a lot they want to say to their sons.
Mhm.
So what did he say to you? Naruto looks at him and he says, he's proud of me. Instant fucking tears. that right there. I don't think that made me boo-hoo cry, but that one does get me. I'm trying to think, my nigga. Like, damn, that's hard.
That is a very difficult one.
Yeah, that made me boo-hoo cry. Like, I'm like unconsolable. Let me think. I'm unconsolable.
I want to know y'all answers too. If I got them all.
Yeah, tell us y'all answers.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is a
yeah.
little difficult. I'm trying to see. Not in just in anime comics. I'm just trying to see. I was watching this shit like a month ago, and I found myself like I couldn't talk to my wife for a little second. I was watching the adaptation of Injustice. It was DC's Injustice of Gods Among Us. They had made an adaptation to it, animated. And it's when it's after Dick Grayson dies and all that other stuff, and Batman's like punching, like hands bleeding type shit, not saying nothing.
Yeah,
And,
blood in the family for that.
Nah, this is the so like Superman goes to Catwoman and says he's gonna need you. Like, right, they kind of build the moment like, yo, he's gonna need you. You need to go be there for him. And she's like, he'll need his best friend because you've been acting out, and he just says, Dick died. And she was like, oh. So you just see Batman punching, hands bleeding, and she's like, Bruce. And she just turned, she said, it's okay. Takes off his mask, and she said, just for today, take off the mask. Takes off the mask, and the nigga breaks down. And the reason why that shit makes me boohoo cry, because it's one of the few times that Batman really illustrates what Dick means to him. Like, that's my boy. And when I was watching it, I wasn't like, oh, I was crying like a lot. And my wife was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, you just don't understand.
That made you stop talking to her for a few days.
Because knowing her,
Yeah.
I know if I would have explained like it's because of this,
Yeah.
she would have looked at me and she would have had some understanding. But it's a case of you really crying over this type shit. Like on everything I love. When I found out that Akira Toriyama died, I didn't talk to nobody for like a week.
Yeah, that was a hurt.
I didn't talk to nobody for like a week and a half.
That would hurt.
Like you could actually join like dead ass. She was like, I literally was sad for like a whole 2 months. Every now and again would actually have tears. And the reason why is me and my brother, we didn't, not even just that, me and my brother did not have our biological fathers in our life. All credit to Rod, I love him. That's the man I call my dad. But for a long time, I didn't have a dad. Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Goku have been our dad forever. If my brother was right here, he would say the same thing. When we found out that this nigga died, he called me, hey, bruh, like, no. When I found out that he had died, I tried to call him. He didn't answer the phone. I didn't hear from my brother for 3 days. For 3 days, he didn't say nothing. For 3 days, I didn't say nothing to nobody. And when we finally got on the phone together, it was because my sister Shankil had called both of us. It was like, hey, nobody heard from y'all. Are y'all good? And my brother had told her Akira Toriyama died. And she knows who that is. She was like, oh, shit, I'm sorry. Call me, Michael. Like, nigga, he died. And she's just like, I'm sorry, and da-da-da. And that's when we had that whole conversation. So, like, yeah, that shit, like, he was like our grandfather. Like, that shit meant a lot to us. So, but yeah, when Dick died, it was like seeing that part of Batman that you don't really get to see that often. That shit definitely hit home.
Okay.
I can see that, but
Yeah, that shit definitely hit home.
Let's do some Reddit questions.
Some Reddit questions? Yeah. All right.
Well, I have
Let me switch out the card.
Okay.
You got questions or?
Remember I had that.
Well, was there anything else that we needed to talk about that was on that list?
No, that was it.
There was a thing on Reddit, the Cartoon Network.
Oh, you want to do that on this one or you want to do that on the next one?
Cartoon Network one?
Yeah.
Let's do it on this one. How much time we got left?
I'm about to go check.
Yeah, check and see how much time we got left. What we'll do is we'll just cut this part out.
Oh, it's been only running for 40 minutes now, so yeah, we can do this last one and then I'll switch them out.
All right. That's when you go to do this one. Just cut it on this type of scenes right here.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll take.
So what I'm
take
gonna do is
stuff
I'm
like-
gonna get.
I had to go. So like when the girls' version was coming out, I had to go back to it for whatever reason. YouTube didn't save one of my edits, and so I had to go back because Tyler was explaining how much she's happy to see how Santo is doing, and it veered off into I missed some type shit, and I was like, she called me later, and this is why I say if you say anything on there that you don't want to be on there, just let me know. I will cut it out.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say exactly what she said, but it was like, please cut that part out. And it was like a good 15 minutes of her talking, and it was all good about Santo. So I was like, yeah. So if you first saw the original video before I went back and was like, hey yo, why didn't you cut this out? it was like 30 something minutes. Now it's like 26. So like a good chunk, I had to like cut that whole piece out.
Right.
So
I'm about to say,
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we
yeah,
still
I'm gonna
recording.
cut this out.
All right, we cutting this out. It's just a.
Just talking.
Yeah.
But
So who's
Actually,
go ahead,
if
go ahead,
you
ask a
want-
question.
I'm about to say, actually, if you wanted to, yeah, you can ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead,
It's better if I'm up here because I already know the answers. And the
Oh.
last slide is gonna be the answer, and I don't need anybody to look.
Oh,
at
so
it.
there's answers to this.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you ask the question, speak up so that the mic can hear you.
For sure.
That one should be fully charged by the time we turn this off.
Bet. So, this is a Guess the Cartoon Network character.
Okay.
All right. So you get 5 hints.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to guess the character within 5 or less hints.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
Cartoon
Let's get
Network.
it.
That's my
Cartoon
station.
Network character. Cool.
All right. So the first hint. This character is a sibling of the main character.
Dee Dee?
Scroll. Okay. I'm not gonna give the answer just yet.
At least give the answer if we're right on about it.
If I do that, then this is no longer a thing.
Oh, he got it right.
You got it right.
Look, it's so
I wasn't
many
expecting
things
somebody to do that shit on first go.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm not
so
gonna
many
lie.
shit that's went through my mind. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's not even the first person who came to my thought. My thought was old girl from Kids Next Door, old girl's sister.
Yeah, Creek.
Yeah, that's it. That was my first thought.
He killed that shit.
The moment he said D, I was like, fuck, I forgot about Dexter's.
Yeah.
He's a fucking sister.
Yeah.
I would have said Dee Dee. I would have
I'm
said
about to say,
Chicken.
let
I
me
would have
just-
said.
That's been this edition of the CPS show. I know this is a more laid back version. We hope you guys like it. Subscribe and comment, share it. Yo.
Hold up, it was only one answer?
Yeah.
There was only one.
Yeah. But I got something for that.
Oh,
So see y'all
It
next
was only
time.
one question?
damn.